Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malintent. We're back again to go over the full Atlas passive reveal that just came out. Now, the full Atlas passive reveal was something that would actually they gave us two different formats for us to actually be able to tell what we were going to be doing with the Atlas tree, Atlas tree. So that one of the things that they gave us this full list breakdown of every individual node and what the nodes did and what they provided you and everything like that. But the thing that gave me a problem with that is it's very informative, gives you a lot of information, a lot of different things that you might want to do, etc. And you can look through and you just see so much, but you don't understand fully exactly what you're going to be able to have when you're actually doing it. So me looking at it in this fashion was kind of confusing. Didn't actually help me out at all. I mean, it did in certain aspects of, oh, cool, they got this, they did this. Oh, you can get blight, get the more blight spawns. Oh, we got some breach stuff inside there and things like that. But it kind of was a little bit hard for me to understand what I could do and what I couldn't do. They also released what we would call a tree builder, like a POB type situation, where you can actually build your tree and see what was inside of your tree. That to me was the most important because then I was able to see how many points I had, what I was going to be doing to get certain things and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the tree, what I'm thinking is going to be good for me and my, me playing and stuff like that. And I'd like to get your opinion on on what I plan on doing. So let's go ahead and break it down and go through what we were planning or what I'm planning on doing for my Atlas tree. Okay, so first and foremost, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going up, and as quickly as possible, I'm going to be going straight up to go ahead and get certain things. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and I'm going to grab these particular nodes, which gives essence modifiers on rare items that drop. It's a great thing. Essence modifiers are actually pretty strong. But this gives me the ability to have an additional essence inside of whatever maps I'm running. So I get at least one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna go ahead and go straight up. Eventually, I'm gonna come over here and grab these nodes. Now, these nodes allow me to have an extra rare mob for every rare I have inside of the map. So it's a high chance I'm gonna get well, not high chance. I'm gonna get 6 rare mobs. I'm gonna get 6 rare mobs out of doing this. So that's one big thing. I also have a 1% chance to get an additional currency, but that's not necessarily the big thing about this. You get that 5% chance to drop an additional rare jewelry item. Rare jewelry items, you get them, you drop them. That's a chance for me to get an amulet and some rings. Amulet and rings are actually pretty huge because early on you can go ahead and you can chaos recipe that, and you instead of having to do maps and then run over to go do heists so you can get your rings and stuff like that, you can continue to do maps and progress and have a high chance of getting jewelry. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight up this. We might not get this immediately because the big thing that I think is going to be the biggest thing right here is getting this right here. 3% chance to grant an additional Karak mission on completion. So you have a high chance, and you gain additional Karak mission each day. So Karak is going to have a bunch of missions that you're going to get each day. This gives you an extra mission. This also gives you a chance to get another one on Karak mission on completion. So that's actually pretty huge. One good thing about that is so I'm gonna run up there, grab that as soon as possible. You're gonna have not just a 3% here, but you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7% chance right there. Right as soon as I get to this, you make a beeline straight down here and you grab these missions right here. And the reason why you're going to do that is because right here you get this 20% increased Atlas scouting report. which scouting reports allow you to re-roll Karak missions. So that makes the missions are going to be a little bit, you re-roll that mission. I don't like that. I want this other thing. Or I could try to get these other things. You also get a 20% chance of getting a comprehensive scouting report, which allows you to re-roll all missions that he has available for you. Now, this 20% plus the 60% here of scouting reports found in the area, you got an 80% chance of getting a scouting report to redo the Karak, re-roll a Karak mission. That is huge. That allows you to get, to roll through Karak missions pretty quickly, get out of things that you might not necessarily want to do or able to do. You'll be able to do that with that capability. The other thing that I'm gonna after you run straight up, you get this, then you run straight down and get that. Then I was gonna go ahead and fill this out right here. Which if you look filling this out, what you're doing is you're getting a chance for a higher tier map every as well as right here you get a 25% chance for favored maps. So any of your favorite maps, you got a 25% chance of getting that map. That's actually great. And you get 15% chance increased tier higher. So that's 15% plus the 4, 4, and 4. So that's going to go ahead and 15 plus 12. You're getting what I'm talking about. So that actually is really good at getting a plus tier map. You got a high chance for a plus tier map. Then also, because of the way that I pathed everything, you're going to be getting this 2% chance for additional connected map to drop on a unique. That's going to be up to 20% when you go, if you go the route that I just did, that's going to be 20% chance. That's a 20% chance that you're going to get a connected map. That's actually pretty good too. That means you're going to fill in your map, or fill in your atlas, and fill in your map, your tree, not the atlas tree, but you're going to be filling out your atlas pretty quickly, and filling in the maps pretty fast. Then what I would do is I would come straight across. Now you wouldn't necessarily grab this beyond here, but you definitely want the beyond, because the beyond monsters 25% chance to drop an additional basic currency with the beyond monsters. You might not want to do that initially, because sometimes beyond is a little bit deep, hard, and everything like that. And depending on your build, you might want to do it, but I would necessarily say not grab that immediately, but just go ahead and just scoot up past. But you're going to want to get this one as well when you feel that your build is able to handle beyond monsters and handle those beyond bosses. This is what you want to do. You want to make sure you grab that one down there. You want to get this one where a 3% chance to attract monsters from beyond. That's actually pretty good. That gives you things. Now you're going to skip right past this one because you're not necessarily wanting to fight the in-game bosses just yet. So you're going to skip past this one, run straight over here, get the Delirium one. And the reason why I say you get the Delirium one is you go and grab this Delirium one, and you're getting Delirium, which gives you more mobs, give you more rares. And what did we get? What did we say we get with rares? We get double the rares, or not double the rares. We get 6 rares, so that's a good thing. You're getting you get a high chance of getting Delirium, which is going to be a good drop. And by going into this cluster, you also get this thing says you have a higher chance of getting cluster jewels. So with the higher chance of getting cluster jewels, you can take those cluster jewels and you can take those cluster jewels, and if you get the right ones and everything like that, you can actually make some pretty good money off of that. Selling those cluster jewels or rolling them yourself so that you can sell them. Then I would run straight up to here, grab the scarabs. And the reason why I would grab the scarabs is because you can start to juice your map probably by this time. You can start juicing your map with scarabs. And there's a chance that you're going to be able to use one scarab twice. Man, that's actually pretty good. You're not burning through all your scarabs as fast. And you can juice your maps a little bit with a little bit of stuff so you can go ahead and move through. Then I would go ahead and skip all the way through over here. And there's then you can go down here and grab this, which is, if you grab this gives you the chance to get divination cards. Another big thing you're always looking for stacked decks. and rolling out the stack decks to see if you can get a good card and things like that. Well, this gives you the chance to get 60% chance, because look, if you go here, you get 30% and 30% chance to get a Diviner's Strong Box. And then you get double the cards, or chance, the area contains duplicated divination cards. So you're going to be able to get more divination cards, and the more divination cards you get, the easier it is for you maybe to get a good divination card to sell. We just want to sell, make a little bit of money. All right. Now over here, I'm skipping all this, and I'm skipping this right here because sextants aren't actually, you're going to want to get it. But right now, you don't grab for that. So we're going to skip right past that. We're going to skip, since we skipped past the in-game boss here, skip past this in-game boss here, we're going to roll straight into here and grab this right here. This gives you abyssal jewels. When you're killing stuff and you're just getting some abyss stuff, you're getting abyssal jewels with 5 modifiers on it. 5 modifiers. It's corrupted, you get 5 modifiers, but if you get 3 good modifiers, you're pretty much making pretty good bank. Most of the time you're gonna find them, they're gonna have 2 modifiers or anything like that. Well, when you have a 5 or 6 chance, 5 or 6 mods coming out, there's a chance you're going to get 3, maybe 4 mods. If you get 3 or 4 good mods on an abyssal jewel, you can sell that, make pretty good bank. That's automatic. So that's what you're going to want to do off the start. Now, after you finish that, what I would do, now this is just me, I would go ahead and roll up into here and grab the Conqueror one. And the reason why is because Conquerors have a 25% increased chance to drop a Conqueror's Exalted Orb. That is huge, because those Exalted Orbs, early on, they sell pretty good. As well as you get Conqueror maps. Unique bosses have a 25% chance to drop a Conqueror's map. So you'll be running around killing other maps, and you'll be getting Conqueror maps, which then you add every 4 Conqueror maps. Most likely you're going to have one that's going to drop you a chance to drop an orb. So that actually gets you some pretty good money right off the bat. You also will be getting Cirrus, and Cirrus has a chance to drop an Awakened Support Gem. Awakened Support Gems. Let's think about that. You get Awakened Support Gem, and if I get a multi-strike, that might be a huge amount of money. So these are the things that I would do, is that, you can automatically get that, and you get that to roll through. Now, I was thinking about coming over to this side and grab that, but I decided not to do it. That's a 20% increased quantity of items found on the Conqueror's maps. The Conqueror's maps have a 20% increased pack size, and Eldritch bosses, the other 2 bosses, have a chance to drop a Conqueror's map. That would be great if I was in solo self-found and I was doing the hardcore race and everything. You would probably go that way. You can quickly generate, but I'm not worried about that. So I'm not even worried about going that route. But I would go here first, then fill in here and grab that sections, because by the time you get this done, you're probably going to be getting, you'll be getting ready to roll, and you're going to get bunches of, the Conquerors. You're going to start doing the Conquerors. You might fight Cirrus. You kill Cirrus. Guess what? You kill Cirrus and you get your first Void Stone, because it's Cirrus, Maven, and the 2, right? Nope, I'm sorry. It's not that. It's Maven, Uber Elder, and the 2 guys. Maven, Uber Elder, and the 2 guys. I think those are the ones that give you the Void Stone. So yeah, just go here, grab that up and everything. Then you go up here, grab these 2, or grab this. That gives you your Shaper and Elder. That gives you your Shaper Elder. You can get your Uber Elder up and running. And also, the one good thing about this is here you get the first one, and the first one gives you Elder has a chance to drop Watcher's Eye, 10% chance. That means that you're going to have a higher chance of getting the Watcher's Eye. You'll be able to get those things, and then if you go up here, you're going to be dropping a lot more of those Elder maps and the Shaper maps, so that you can try to get those, get that Uber Elder runs going. And then after that, you'll probably pop in and have Uber Elder, try to get Uber Elder. But my favorite thing, or what I would do then, is then you would start clearing up and maybe filling in this, maybe filling in that. Then after I fill in those two beyond things, I then probably would start to try to fill in this one and or this one and the three down here for the Maven. So the reason why I would do that is now you've been doing enough maps, you've been doing enough things that you actually can probably say, hey, I'm ready, I'm straight bossing. And I'm doing every map I can to try to get more bosses, to try to get more the boss items, and get some of these items that are that might be able to be worth some money. But don't forget, you're going to be coming down here getting these things down here as well, which is going to give you more Eldritch currency, which is going to allow you to roll or sell those. And that Eldritch currency is going to probably be worth something at early on in the league. So you got your first week, or maybe week, 2 weeks, that you can go ahead and you can start doing what you need to do to make that extra money. So this is my tree. This is the tree that I have planned. There's a lot of other things that you can do. There's a lot of people that are saying, hey, I want to go over here and grab the breaches and get the breach stones over here and do the breach run and try to do breaches. There's people that are like, hey, I want to do this route because I want to do breach and I want to do syndicate operatives, which syndicate or not syndicate operatives, do the syndicate and do betrayal because that's actually pretty good money too. But for me, I decided that what I was going to do was I was going to go ahead and run and do ways where I have generate more mobs, which gives me more chances. Maybe if I juice up some maps differently. If I do the two Chaos Abyss runs and constantly do the two Chaos Abyss runs, this will eventually hit, and because I'm going to be getting at least, usually you get 2 Abyss jewels every time you do an Abyss. So if I'm getting 2 Abyss jewels every time or most of the time I get 2 Abyss jewels, and this is saying that I got a 20% chance to be corrupted with 5 or 6, then you can do enough of those, you're going to get enough of them that you actually can start making some pretty good money off of that. And because you've got the increased amount of things, you start using and utilizing some of this extra stuff that's going to be happening here, and you'll be generating a lot more of those guys. Now, you might want to go ahead and scrape back these and not do the divination card run. You might want to go over here and grab these. If you remove that, you can put the breach stones in and then possibly get yourself some charged, enriched, and pure breach stones, which you can sell for a pretty good amount of money as well. So it really depends on how you want to go ahead and do things. I personally believe the divination cards are probably going to be giving you a little bit more money early on. Early on, that probably will get you more money. But later on, you might want to go to pure breach stones because that's probably going to be generating you the most money by selling those breach stones to people, or even running those breach stones yourself. So this is what I got. This is what I put together. This is how I think I'm going to be running my Atlas. Y'all got any questions, problems, or anything like that with what I got? I mean, yeah, I might be incorrect, and you might want to tell me what I need to do to make my Atlas decisions a little bit better. There's a lot of ways to do it. So just give me a comment on exactly how. Comment below on exactly what you what you going to do for your Atlas tree. And I definitely would like to see, because my way is not necessarily going to be the best way. It might be just better to do exactly like some people say. Hey, just go straight all in Syndicate, or go straight all in Essence, or go straight all in Blight, and grab what little things on the outside. You tell me. It's good to discuss. Talk to y'all later. Peace.